Okay, we're going to be super quick here. Because I know the audio is not going to be great. So I want to be quick. If you're seeing this, you're seeing this for a reason. Okay, it has found you. Take whatever it is that you need from it, whether it's hope, whether it's a little bit more faith, whatever. Message coming through today that I have been hearing is just need to step fully into whatever era of life it is that is presenting itself, okay? Despite your circumstances, especially if they don't align, okay? Step into whatever area of life you fucking want, okay? Because whatever is going to happen, whatever is going to happen regardless. There really is no point in you stressing out. There really is no point in you worrying or being in this energy of like trying to control every aspect or how it comes in, because it becomes so exhausting, and it really does take, I feel like, the excitement out of life. And who wants to like live that anymore? Let's be honest. Who wants to be living in that energy of what we have come from? And so the message coming through today is that if you can't control your external shit, start enjoying the ride. Start enjoying the ride there. Like, start assuming that, fuck, it's gonna happen eventually. I might as well start enjoying the process before it actually happens. Whether this is getting in that relationship that you desire, whether that's getting the car that you've always dreamed of, living in the house that you've always wanted, traveling the world, getting the dream job, the promotion, whatever it is, assume it to be so, right? It's already here. It's already arriving. When you know that, you don't put any expectations on how it's meant to come in. You just kind of assume spirit already knows. And I feel like specifically those of you that are watching me right now, you have a very, I feel like you've developed a close connection with your ancestors, with your spirit guides, in a way where it's almost as if like you're talking to a best friend, and this best friend is like so fucking over your shit. They're like, shut the fuck up, just like stop it. We know. So one thing that is coming through today is like, just enjoy it. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the process there. You are going to be so much happier when you just let go of trying to control everything that is external to you. You're going to be happier. You're going to start like moving in ways where you just don't give as much of a shit as you used to anymore, and you don't really need to. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers coming up. We even got the 7 of Swords coming up too, so you could be seeing a lot of angel numbers. You could be seeing a lot of shit, a lot of messages about you succeeding or getting to a certain place, or just clarity and communication coming in from the universe. And I feel like irregardless of how things are coming, you're making a break for it. You're making a break for like your dream and your new beginning and what you want. It's almost as if like you're not afraid to claim it anymore. You're not afraid to go, that is mine, actually, that is mine. 7 of Swords, interesting energy connected to the solar plexus, connected to the solar plexus, with the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Swords coming out too. So a lot of mindset, a lot of crown chakra energy coming through here. I did say July was going to be a very, I feel like emotionally, just like things are changing. And it's going to feel heavy. It's not going to feel good for everyone. But I feel like that's kind of the point. It can't be comfortable, or else you wouldn't want to leave it, right? You'd just stay there. So 5 of Swords and 9 of Swords, maybe you're just like, oh, and 7 of Pentacles was underneath it. So some of you are coming to some sort of acknowledgement about maybe what hasn't worked out, or something that's kind of draining your energy. You're just coming to this conclusion of like, fuck it. Like, it is what it is. And it's almost as if like, maybe to others you're like accepting defeat, but really it's like you're kind of just surrendering to go, fine, if that's the way it needs to be, that's the way it needs to be. Who am I to resist it? Who am I to try to change it when the universe is telling me that this isn't it? So yeah, it's kind of like the spirit is like giving you a new door, and you're making a break for it. you're like, fuck it, let's go. And maybe in your life you doubt, or you've been dealing as of recently with a lot of things that maybe have increased your fear, your anxiety, your negativity, maybe unhappiness, stress, burdens, feeling overworked. I feel like you really are stepping away from things that really are connected to like stressing you out. You don't want to feel or do that anymore. And I kind of feel like as you continue to make these choices, it's almost as if like you're starting to look younger, you're starting to feel good, you're starting to feel happier, life is beginning to change. And it's almost in a way where like people are looking at you and you're like not doing as much or not doing what you used to, and they're like, what the hell is going on there? What is going on? And maybe even you're taking a step back from maybe being on your phone or social media. It's like you're kind of distancing yourself from, I feel like, maybe mediocre shit or things that just don't really matter. It's like the value you have placed on what's important in your life is different to how you saw it in the past. I feel like you're moving away from, I guess, wanting other people to see you, because now you see you and that's enough. It's almost like you've come to some sort of conclusion of like, I'm enough just as I am. We have Empress energy as well. We have Three of Pentacles, Devil, Judgment. We also have the King of Swords. Interesting. Capricorn energy, Libra, Three of Pentacles. Some of you could be not really focused on love anymore. Like, not really focused on trying to create a connection or find. I feel like you just don't give a shit. You're kind of like moving with the wind, and you're like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I've never been happier. So yeah, I really feel like you're coming into a point in your life where it actually gets to be about you in every possible way. Empress energy, I feel like we all have divine feminine or divine masculine energy within us. You're finding this balance that just works for you. And I also feel like because of that, your energy is like vibrating super high. I'm almost getting like this siren energy where you're like, you're attracting people, like people are noticing, people are picking up on your energy. You might feel like you've got more eyes on you, or people are noticing you. And it's like your energy is just on another level, and people are witnessing that. It almost feels like very sensual, very sexy, very attractive. You're like very magnetic right now. So keep going. Okay, you're on the right path. Keep fucking going. A lot of angel numbers coming up as of recently. 1111 has been coming up. 333. New beginnings, creativity. You might be moved or just pushed to create more. Self-promotion, promoting things that you're creating. Maybe stepping into new partnerships. People collaborating with you. There's kind of this ease around it where it's not really as hard anymore to get to the next level or get to the next stage or grow in your life. It doesn't feel as hard. Even the Empress energy as well, you're building your material wealth. I'm even getting the energy of like, maybe your style is changing. Maybe you're starting to wear different clothes, different colors, buying things that you haven't been able to buy before, or maybe that it just hasn't been something that you've ever wanted and now it is. So it's kind of like you've done a lot of integration, which I feel like maybe the last 5 years has been for you, but I now feel like it's about that physical. Now it's starting to kind of come together. It's the body or something about that is like starting to represent all the healing work that has been done. So yeah, something about that. A lot of collaborations. Interesting. And even if it's a dream job, it's like not working. I feel like not working is hard. You're working smarter. Like there's just more balance in your life to do whatever it is that you fucking want. Something else was coming up too. What was it? I feel like the Devil card, Judgment, even the King of Swords, this is moving more cautiously. You know what? Even with the King of Swords, I'm kind of like, maybe as you continue to choose you, that's making you look more selfish to other people. And I kind of feel like continue doing what you're doing, because if it's making you better and you're not actually intentionally hurting other people, you're doing right by you. I just feel like sometimes when you're so used to people pleasing and not like taking care of other people, and then you kind of switch up, people don't like that. You know, they don't like that if you start growing, and then that makes them think that they have to. So don't take things as personal this month, especially if someone's trying to trigger you or someone is triggered by you. Let it happen. Let it happen. Watch it. Try your best to just like take a step back and choose your peace. Judgment with the Devil card. I feel like the first bit of July there was a lot of emotions, fear, anxiety, overwhelm, uncomfortableness, maybe a lot coming up around self-doubt, confidence, your capabilities, believing in yourself. I do feel like a lot came up around the beginning of this month, but as we continue to move, I don't feel like the energy is coming through as strongly. So it's almost as if like you've gone through this mini kind of transformation. Things are still transitioning, but it's like you've gone through always is the hardest bit of it. And then we have what, 10 of Wands. Yeah, letting go of the delays. A lot of it is like letting go of all this bullshit, this baggage, these chains, these karmic ties. I feel like even like people from your past, this will be specific for some of you, but no one from the past has come back. Like no one. And I feel like it's because there's no more lessons that you need to learn. There's no more lessons that you need to learn that are connected to other people. You learned it. So it's actually not a bad thing. 10 of Wands. A lot of burdens being released from you. Yeah, this feels like very karmic, because especially with the Devil Capricorn energy, maybe this has a lot to do with like what security, stability kind of look like for you. Maybe having to prove your worth through how hard you work, how exhausted you are, what you give to others. Yeah, there's a lot that's coming up around that you've actually conquered and overcome. With the 9 of Pentacles, just because things change doesn't necessarily mean or take away from the fact that you're still getting whatever you want. Even if you slowed down, even if you switched up, even if you changed, even if you realize, oh, that dream isn't my dream, I don't want it anymore. Like, even though that's happened, you are still getting whatever it is that you fucking want. Okay? You're still getting it. You're still getting it. You're still getting it. Because 9 of Pentacles, like, you've been on those paths so long, it almost makes me feel like you're like 105 years old instead of like, I don't know, 25 or 30 or whatever, right? It kind of makes me feel like you feel like you're centuries old, but you're not really. And it's because you've lived through a lot of hard lessons, through life. And I feel like maybe you've never really been a part of like something happy, you know, that's actually been about you. Maybe it's been about others. So this is a period of life where you get to actually be happy. And I feel like more than anything else, not just happy, but like content and at peace, you know, not angry or frustrated or taking on other people's bullshit, but actually fucking peaceful and content. And life growing around you, and like truly seeing the magic in every single situation and thing. No longer being controlled by your emotions, by other people, by your ego. You're looking different, you're feeling different. Life is going to start to replicate that now. So how exciting for you. And it's also both yes energy as well. So the sun is coming out. And it's the energy of like the sun's coming out, but it's only coming out for you. It might feel like clouds around everyone else, but it's like for you, the sun is coming out. So things are always looking up. And I feel like if you're watching this, you believe that too. It's just been a little darker than usual lately, but get excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bottom is the 9 of Wands. Keep it together, okay? Keep it moving. Don't give in or feel like compromise with anyone that was never willing to compromise with you, okay? That was never really willing to meet you. Bye-bye. Okay, I love you guys.